Hi there! If you're an art kid, stop what you're doing. This video is not for you. If you want to watch it, knock yourself out. However, this video is for your parents or your grandparents or whomever you think may benefit from a gift guide for you. So please send this to them. Here, I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Hi, parents, grandparents, or whatever relationship you are to this person that sent you this. The holiday season is here, and gift buying is only one of the many things occupying your brain right now. Now, you may know it or not, but your loved one that sent you this is an artist. Finding gifts for anyone can be hard, but for some reason, artists are even harder to shop for. I mean, my parents can drink to that. So most years I received something like this every year. I'm trying to save you or your loved one from that fate. What's wrong with these art kits, you may ask? And that's very valid to ask. After all, on the surface level, it seems like the perfect gift. It's got everything an artist may need. Watercolor, pastels, colored pencils, markers, even comes with brushes, all that and more for $30 to $50. Sounds too good to be true. And don't get me wrong, it's great that you're even trying to cater to their interest. And the loved one who sent you this doesn't want to seem ungrateful. However, there is 100% a reason why they sent you this. They love you. They love art. They don't want you throwing your money towards dry markers, brushes that fall apart, and colored pencils that barely make any marks. It seems like you're getting a lot, but the second you open it, you realize why you can get so much for so little. The quality leaves much to be desired. Practically unusable. I promise this isn't just to crap on your go-to gift for your loved one. There is a point. There's a better way to shop for your art kid. I understand how overwhelming it can be, but I'm here to make it easier, and it only requires one thing. You need to ask your loved one what their medium is. For those who don't know, a medium is a type of art that they like to do. Not all art is alike, and a gift that would be perfect for a watercolor artist just wouldn't be a great fit for a digital artist. So, this is an important question. Now, I've separated these gifts into two subgroups, tools and paper. Tools being what the art is created with, paper being what the art is created on. If your loved one dabbles in the classic pencil and paper, or if they just sketch. For tools, I would recommend a good pencil set. You can get an extensive one for about $30, but you can also get a smaller one at Michael's for $6 if you're on a budget. For paper, it's a little trickier. Every artist has their size and texture preferences. However, regardless, they'll need a sketchbook. I recommend Canson as a brand. You can get it at any Michael's, Walmart, or craft store. They've got all sizes and textures you can imagine. My favorite is the Canson Multimedia Sketchbook, which I think is perfect for pencil and paper, especially for beginners. If your loved one is into watercolor, I'd recommend either paint or brushes. For paint, you can get a really big pack with Arteza paints for $42. Michael sells a basic 12-pack for $6, and brushes are relatively easy. There's a value pack at Michael's for $12. Paper, I have to go with my lovely Canson brand again. They make lovely watercolor books of all different shapes and sizes. Definitely a good buy. If your loved one is into painting with oil or acrylic, for paint, acrylic, or oil, Artist Loft is a good place to start price-wise, as it just goes up from there. A 36-pack of acrylic or oil paint goes for $16.99. But if you're needing something a bit more inexpensive, consider getting a canvas. You can get a 10-pack of canvases from Walmart for $10.99, and there's always sales for canvases at Michael's. The medium that's been getting pretty popular over the past few years is digital art. Now, trust me, digital art can be expensive. But if your loved one is looking to start, there's a lot of ways you can help on a budget. Drawing tablets are essential, but some can go upwards of $1,000. You gotta know what brand you wanna buy and what features they may want. If your loved one doesn't have a tablet at all, you may wanna start them off with a Huion HS64 for $39.99. If your loved one has been talking about maybe drawing with a tablet that has a screen, maybe consider a Huey on Canvas Pro 13, the Wacom 1, or the X Pen Artist 10. These price points are a bit higher than the things that we had talked about, but there are other things that may help your loved one that's a little bit easier on the wallet. Drawing programs are also important. Consider maybe getting them a month subscription. Clip Studio Paint has monthly plans as little as $1 a month. Or Adobe Photoshop has a monthly subscription for $32. I've put all the links to the things I've mentioned in this video in the description, and I hope you consider these as alternatives to the dreaded art kit. I wish you and your loved one a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and an even happier New Year. Thanks so much for watching.